It's always a very special delight for me to be here on Proclamation Day. And friends, every year on this anniversary of the proclamation of a great free colony, we gather to renew our spirit of unity and confidence in this great free state. More than 170 years ago, from the brave words of our founding fathers, we gather again. And it's a rare and important day when our civic leaders publicly reflect on what it means to live in this state and in this city, and what this state means to the nation. Today, inevitably, our words have turned to Hindmarsh and to Gawler and to light, to the nature of the state in which we live, to our culture and history of dissent and innovation and achievement. All of these things are so important on such a day. For me, on a day like this, I not only reflect on these attributes of the great state where I grew up, but it is also for me a time of personal reflection. This is the city where I grew up. It's the city of my childhood memories. It's the city that my mother and father chose to make their home in 1960. This was a personal milestone as much as it was a public event. And in all the years that followed, it has been the work of families like those who first came here, their resilience and hard work that has built the city and built the state of which we are so proud. And when we recall families and their resilience, we must too recall the suffering and resilience of the families who lived here and loved here before Hindmarsh ever sailed. So today, on such an important occasion, we renew the spirit of unity and confidence in which we govern. But I think we should equally renew our determination to govern for all of our people, for all of our families of every shape and size who will build this city and this state in the years to come. Change in family life is now ever present. We know that many families will have spent this Christmas worrying about the balance between work and family life, negotiating who's going to be looking after the kids as they do that juggle, working through all of the swapping of shifts that makes some precious time able to happen at this time of year. So this is a different place than in years past, and families face different challenges. I know from my own family's experience here that as I come each Christmas, I get to share an insight into the next challenges in their lives, the next step in adulthood that my niece and nephew have taken, the challenges that come as your parents age and you work out what options and choices are available for them. With this annual Christmas trek, I get a personal opportunity to see what change means for my own family, and an opportunity too, as Prime Minister, to reflect on what change means for families around the nation. We are a far different nation from 1836, when John Hindmarsh stood near here and the proclamation was uttered. And yet, even with so much change, some things stay the same. What doesn't change is that the future of this city, this state, our country, continues to rely on the hard work and resilience of the families who live here. What doesn't change is that building the future requires leadership, facing up to tough decisions, optimism and unity. What doesn't change is that what our nation always aims for is ensuring that the lives that our children lead will be lives of better opportunity than the current generation. This was true on Proclamation Day 1836. It's true on Proclamation Day 2012, and it will be true on all of the Proclamation Days to come. Let's keep those great truths before us in these years and these decades, and as we go about this special celebration today. Thank you very much.